In this week's face-to-face activity, we've been learning about formative assessment. We reviewed what that actually means, and then we focused on two tools that can be used for formative assessment. One is Google Forms, and a second was Quizlet.com. So in this week's participation task, and you can find the grading criteria on this week 9 page, your goal is to submit a Quizlet, your goal is to submit a Google form. And that Google form would have the theme changed from the standard purple to something different. It doesn't have to have a picture in the header, but it can. Just a different color set at a bare minimum. I'd like you to have one question that has, it's a multiple choice or drop down, um, fill in the blank or check boxes, one of those four, because those are the four that can be auto graded. I want you to choose one of those four, turn on the quiz feature in the settings gear here, and then have one question where an image is part of the question, like this one. Also, set up another question where images are part of the answer options. This one you would need to do either multiple choice or checkbox to have images as part of the answer option. I also want you to have in that, I want you to set up the answer key for both of those questions where you select which one is the correct answer, put a point value if you want to. That part doesn't matter to me. But what I do want is that feedback part set up for correct and incorrect answers. Doesn't really matter to me what you put here, just as long as I know that you can do that. So that is for 4 out of 5. And if you want to get 5 out of 5, I also want you to create a Quizlet study set. You only need a minimum of 4 terms. You may recall seeing this when we learned about literacy, and I had created a study set of 7 of these. I don't remember if we did this at a station or not, but that's an option. If you want to get 5 out of 5, I need you to create that, log in, create an account, and create a study set that includes at least 4 terms or cards, as it were. And once you have saved that set, it gives you a nice website address up here. You can either copy that website address, or when you hit the share button, it'll give you kind of a shortened version of that as well. You can copy that as well. So either way, so what you hand in then, I want you to use the add button. Go to the add button, use Google Drive, and you're going to submit your Google form that way to me. That way I have a copy of your form and I can look inside of it to make sure you've got all the goodies in there. And then I also want you to copy the website address from your published Quizlet. Make sure that link works, even if you're not signed into Quizlet, okay? Because I need to get access to that Quizlet set. And then using the add button, add a link, and then paste in that Quizlet link. All right, and then hit the turn in button. And that is it for your final participation task of this course, participation task 6. Congratulations.